So this is the record keeping template. We have the summary here. This sheet gets its details from every other sheet that you'll be filling. So for this sales, this is the sales sheet. Whenever you sell, you record the details of your sales, you pick your items, whatever you are selling. So these are all, this is a sample template. You're going to update this template with your own records, with your own items. So you come here, register all your items under the product register tab. You delete all of these and register your own items, so that whenever you want to sell, you pick the items from here. So let's say you are selling PS5. I come here to change this to PS5, and I go to my sales tab and I want to sell PS5. I can see it here, PS5. So I'm selling to Jane, and you're going to put the correct date. So you have to, please be mindful of these dates. You have to enter the correct date so that this summary is speaking it correctly. So if you're selling in January and you mistakenly write February, it's going to record it here instead of here. So we are selling PS5 2 at the rate of 2 quantities, 2 pieces at the rate of 6,000 naira. So it automatically calculates. If your business is remitting VAT to the government, it shows you what your VAT should be versus what is left. This is the amount after VAT. Then your payment mode, if it's a transfer or cash, deposit to which bank, that's for the sales tab. Then for the invoice, so if you want to use, let's say you have a customer that is not in your location, right? You want to use this one to raise the invoice as opposed to a manual invoice, a paper and pen invoicing system. So when you enter all your details, it's automatically calculating your totals plus your VAT if you pay VAT to the government. Then this is the expense tracking tab. Whatever you spend, every naira, every kobo, you enter it here, generator expense, whatever it is. Then you have list of different expenses. So depending on the kind of business you do, your expense chart of accounts will vary. So you can change this to whatever your expense looks like. Yours may look like generator, fuel purchase, delivery, and whatever it is. So you come and edit it here. And then the banks, your banks, so if you are using anything that is different from this, you also edit it and add yours. Then this is the inventory tab, where you are tracking your stock. So as soon as you get this, you update this column, opening quantity. You do a stock taking, update this with your correct quantities. And as you are selling, this column, so you don't need to fill anything here. This column is picking the figures from this sales tab. Likewise, the purchases when you buy from your suppliers, you come and say you bought from Chinese, whatever Chinese supplier. What did you buy? You're going to enter you bought Techno, whatever it is. Let's say you're buying, still using the PS5 as an example, and you ordered 20. Remember that you have to add the date, so it automatically, and the rate is 15. We say the rate is 2,000. 20 pieces times 2,000 is 40,000. So when you go back to your inventory, PS5, you want to check if this is working. So we've not updated this. First of all, so for you to be able to see this, to see the PS5 on this tab, you need to update. So let's quickly go and update this. Update your inventory sheet with your accurate product names. So you can see immediately I added PS5 here. This change is indicating that I purchased 20 pieces from my suppliers. Then let's say you need to do an adjustment. on the way. So upon getting to you, 5 out of 20 got missing, got stolen, or got broken. So you come and do an adjustment here, -5, and it has calculated what your expected closing quantity should be. So opening quantity is 250, you sold 2 and you bought 20, you adjusted -5. This is what the remaining is. So if you want to check randomly, you always do a physical count to know if it tallies with what your expected closing quantity should be. And then if you have staff that you pay salaries, you can also update their details here.